The American plants that feed lots of Chinese. Sweet potato is widely recognized as the #1 contributor, with maize ranking second. That said, the two formed a golden partnership. One dominated the southern hills, the other the northern drylands. The #1, sweet potato. Its strength lies in its life-saving capacity, not its taste. Why did sweet potato have the greatest impact? It can extremely tolerant of poor soils. It can grow in sandy land, slopes, and thin soils, areas where rice or wheat could hardly survive. It provides high caloric per unit area. Canned potato provides far more calories than traditional grains. Strong to rice it can survive moderate drought or flooding, meaning famine years were less likely to result in total crop failure. It's ideal for densely populated southern highlands. Widely promoted in Fujian, Guangdong, Jiangxi, floating potato is precisely the areas that later saw population explosions. The result? Land that once couldn't support people became food-producing farmland, effectively increased total arable land, and enabled more people to be sustained. Many historians believe that China's population surged from about 150 million in the late Ming to 300 million by the late 18th century Qing. Our sweet potato is central. Its historical function can be summarized as it is turning China's marginal land into granaries. North, maize potato was the king of southern hills. Maize was the expansion engine of northern drylands. Maize's key contributions, it's able to grow in cold and arid regions. It has short growing season, some as food for crop rotation, enabled large-scale cultivation in northwest and North China uplands. It transformed many formerly agro-pastoral transition zones into stable farming regions, especially in the provinces of Shanxi and Daisy Plateau. Empowering carried food for 8-acre. Population carrying capacity in these regions rose sharply. The role of potato became important in the mid to late Qing Dynasty period, particularly in southwestern highlands, potato in northwestern cool climates. However, its mass adoption in China came later than sweet potato and maize, so it was not a primary driver in the earliest wave of population explosion, rather a later booster. The summary ranking. Ranked first is sweet potato. It feeds southern hills and mountains, turned poor land into a staple food sources. The second, maize. It grows in northern drylands and uplands, the cultivable acreage. The third is potato. It can grow in high altitude and cold regions. Later it became high-yield staple supplement. And now, one sentence conclusion. Sweet potato enabled land that couldn't grow grain to sustain human life. It was the underlying engine of Qing Dynasty era population explosion. Together, sweet potato, maize, and potato, these three American crops allowed vast numbers of Chinese people to survive, multiply, and carry their lineage forward to the present.